Sandbox versus Decentraland. Hi guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video I'm going to be telling you about Decentraland and Sandbox and telling you both of their pros and cons so that you can decide which one is better for your need. So without wasting any more of your time, let's just jump into the video. So first I'm going to take a look at Sandbox and I'm going to tell you about its pros and cons and its features, and then I'm going to move it along to Decentraland and then tell you about it. So let's just go ahead. So if you didn't know what these tools are, basically the metaverse is really popping right now. Like it's really popular, and there are tons of lands and virtual games that are being created for metaverse, and the two of the biggest names are Sandbox and Decentraland. So Sandbox is the latest installation to metaverse, and I think it launched like last year, and right now it's in its beta form and it's gonna launch its alpha soon. Actually, it's launched its alpha right now. It's currently in its alpha form, which is running from 29th of November to 20th December. So you have these two dates at the time of recording until 20th December to play Sandbox in its alpha version. Then it's going to go back to beta version and for testing later on. Now, as you can see over here in the preview window at the top, it looks very similar to Fortnite combined with, I think, Minecraft. Yeah. So it's very similar to these two games, like both of them combined, and a little bit of GTA aspect in there as well. So as you can see over here, people can come over here and create different lands, maps, characters, vehicles, and accessories and stuff like that. Like you can do practically anything within this game, add anything that this game allows you to do, anything you can think of, you can do it, and it's really fun. And it works on the Ethereum blockchain, which is really nice. And the currency of this game is Sands, which runs on Ethereum blockchain, as I said before. So you need to have Ethereum and then convert it into Sands in order to buy different lands and artifacts and stuff like that. And if you scroll down below, the biggest partners for this game are Snoop Dogg, The Walking Dead, Adidas, Avenged Sevenfold, I don't know what that is, Richie Houghton, The Smurfs, Hell's Kitchen, Roller Coaster Tycoon World, Atari, and many more. Like it's pretty fun. It's really popular right now, and a lot of people support it. So if you come over here into their Twitter, as you can see over here right now, they have over 7,000 plus members. Okay, they're calling all Redditors to make sure to stop by and join their growing community. So they have over 7,000 members, hundreds of daily users discussing everything and stuff like that. Like it's pretty amazing. Sandbox is really popping right now. So as you can see, the first wave just ended. You can grab an estate. I'm gonna show you right now. So right now it was the Snoop Dogg wave, okay, and it just ended, and the map just grew by quite a large sum of percentage. So let me just show you guys. Mind you, it's gonna slow my PC down a little bit because the map is really big now. First, it was a small chunk, like this big, a small circle. Now it takes up the entire screen. This is the map right here. This is I'm not gonna show you the full map, but this is the current map that was just released. And as you can see over here, it just released a couple of hours ago, and it's now completely sold out. So there you go. This chunk is owned by Snoop Dogg himself, and then over here you can see the green ones are already owned, and these white ones are on sale on OpenSea for those of you who are wondering. And then as you can see over here, this is what I was talking about. This was the entire land before, and now we have quite a large sum of land that we can show you. I mean, I could show you, but it'll slow down my PC, and it's not really that much to look at. It's just similar, but I'm gonna show you guys anyway. So let me just go ahead and show you. So over here, this is the entire land over here. As you can see, it slowed my PC down quite a lot. I don't know why it does that, but this is the entire map. First, as you can see over here, this was the small chunk that was available. Now it's just quite large. And these green ones that you see over here, these green blocks, those are already the ones that are owned. The blue ones are reserved by Sandbox itself, and then the other ones are owned by companies and other bigger players. And then there are some orange and yellow. These are the ones that you can currently buy right now. These are the only lands that are available. So these orange ones are on sale, and these yellow ones are the premium land that you can buy. And it's pretty cool. You can do quite a lot of stuff in it as long as you have some sand in your wallet as well. So now that you know a little bit about Sandbox, let's go ahead and take a look at Decentraland. Okay, so the next wave starts in a couple of seconds right now, and a couple of days in the next week. That's the next wave, and I think they're gonna add this bit over here at the top, and then a couple of bottoms over here. So make sure to stay tuned for that. Check it out. If you are interested in buying land, that is the prime time to do so. You'll get cheaper lands, and then you can upscale them into, quite a large sum of money. So currently, I think the cheapest land that you can probably get is around $10,000 worth of land. Yeah. So now that you know about Sandbox, let's go ahead and take a look at Decentraland. So Decentraland. Now, as you can see over here, it's really different from Sandbox. As you can see, it's much, much more refined in a way, I guess. Like, it's cartoonish, as you can see over here, but it's a little bit different than that. You see, it's much, much more decentral, because the good thing about Decentraland is that it isn't controlled by any company or stuff like that. Like, it doesn't have a one person as its controller. When you play Decentraland, anyone can become the host, and therefore it's because, as the name suggests, then it's decentralized. Anyone can become the host of the game, and then no one can, disturb it anywhere. And then the creators itself can't, shut down the game. And just like, Sandbox, you can create avatars and create lands and create other accessories and stuff like that. It's very similar, but very different at the same time. Different in a way that it's the different half of the same coin. Like, Sandbox is much more, public, I would say. Like, it's centralized, it's not decentralized. That's why it's, pretty popular. But I think that Decentraland is much, much better because of its private aspect of it, and also because it's been running for a longer time. Like, I think it's been running since 2019, I think. Yeah. So there's that. And in Decentraland, as you can see over here, let me just show you the map real quick. So if I come over here, these are the places and estates over here. So Decentraland runs on mana. So as you can see over here, this is mana, their own coin. It's right now goes for 4.28 US dollars, and it's really good. It is ranked in the number 25 in the coin market cap. And as I was saying, currently you can buy a land for like 50,000 mana, 4,000 mana, and stuff like that, depending upon which type of land and estate you buy. But let's just say that this is the one you want, 50,000. So if I open up my calculator real quick, currently the mana's price was 4.28, right? And the estate was going over for 50,000 mana. So if I multiply 50,000 4.28, we get $214,000. Like, that is an insane amount of price. That is an insane amount of money. Like, it's very expensive. And another thing that Decentraland does is that it sells names. So as you can see over here, if you have some names that haven't been claimed yet, you can go ahead and sell them as well, such as J Cosplay, Zynga Poker, Decentra City, Geometry, and many, many more other names as well. Those names I don't want to pronounce, but as you can see over here, it's really expensive. It's really different. Now, another great thing about the Decentraland is that it has P2P communication, meaning player to player communication. And because it isn't based on one server, anyone can become a host. That means that no one can spy on you and, read your chats and hear what you're basically saying. When you communicate to another player, you're basically communicating them to one-on-one. No one else is involved in that communication. Anyone can become a host, and that is, in my opinion, one of the best aspects that you could possibly do in Decentraland. I'm just scrolling over here on Twitter trying to see if I can find that tweet that I wanted to show you guys. I think it was something like, they're implementing VR as well, like, which is pretty cool in my opinion. So as you can see, this is how the game looks like, and it's really simple. It's really good. I think that this would be a perfect VR game as well. And even if it's not VR, for VR purposes, it still looks pretty good. I think it looks a little bit better than Sandbox, because Sandbox is a little bit more cartoonish, and because of its aspects of the way that Decentraland is built, it'll have much better graphics in the near future as well. So that is also it. So this is the one I was talking about. So this person is the founder, I think, of Decentraland, and he's, as you can see over here, he says heating up at Decentraland. He's playing it in VR, which is pretty awesome. It was released on November 3rd, so there you have it. It's available in VR. It's much more private. It has better graphics as well. It's a little bit more expensive than Sandbox, but that aspect is different than the actual price. So those are the things that I wanted to tell you guys about Decentraland and Sandbox, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video and now understand what these basically two are. They're both basically the same thing. They both operate on metaverse, but on different things. They have different blockchains and different goals and aspirations and stuff like that, and different types of communities. So in my opinion, I think that Decentraland is a little bit better because it's been going on for quite some time, and I think that it's a little bit more stable. So yeah, so that is it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on post notifications. And having said that, I'll catch you guys in the next video, and until then, take care and goodbye.